Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we are starting hovering above the Hydra with the Fists of Lissa still attached to the Matara below here. And what I've done since the end of the last part is I've moved on and done a bit of exploring. If I come here and show you, because I started making my way back towards Polaris space because well, it's probably a good segue into saying, as usual, big thank you for all your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about, and I got several suggestions about where to find robotics. And somebody suggested getting back to the Polaris space because there's a bigger chance of finding robotics. Somebody else also suggested that I find an abandoned mine, which is what we will be looking for. But what I did in the process of coming through here, you can see I came to this Kamara LL, which is an M1 IA system. And what I did is a little bit sneaky. I used the MX5 to kind of warp to, well, into the system and back out again. And simply so that I could get that planetary system out of the way. And it means we've now moved on to an R-class system. And what I got from doing that is I got another 3 navigational data. So I got 6 navigational data to hand in. And the other thing before we get down to today's video is but also a big thank you for your feedback on potential scenarios. And to be honest, the more I think about it, I think it's rapidly approaching time to wind this series up, because I've been doing it for, well, nearly 9 months now, because I actually started this series in June 2024, and we are, I can't remember how many parts we're in now. We're 126 parts in, including this video, which I think is way too long for a series. But I still feel there's a couple of things I want to do, especially maybe giving the Fists of Lissa a fairly good send off. And with the respect to that, you can see here what I've done is I've added 2 more medium cannons. So the loadout now for this is, if I can find it, you can see here we've got 4 medium and, well, 10 still got, what was it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and 10 light cannons. And I've actually put some ammunition in as well. We show you that as well. Not a lot, but so I think the next battle we'll try and find, we might have a go at a POI if we can find one, so I can use up this 50 megajoule plasma cells. I mean, the alternative is that I put them in the recycler and recover some of the resources. So what we're going to be doing in this part is we're going to be getting into the Hydra. In fact, we use because I'm quite intrigued with this system. I wasn't originally going to stay here, but if we come to the system. Now, there aren't much in the way of planets, but what we do have, if I turn the info bar on, what we got here is we've got a couple of mining, Eden mining spaces. In fact, we've got 1 2 here, which I'm intrigued about because in fact, we got 3 by the look of it, because there's a possibility we might pick up a big pile of pentaxid by doing that. We've also got a couple of explore locations, a tier 1 and tier 2, and then of course we've got a whole load of poor quality asteroids. Actually, it looks like we might, yeah, we've got 3 of those. Then we got an interesting planet. You can see where I've gone. I'm just trying to find the moon. Let me just see. I found a moon that I wanted to check out. I've got to try and find it now. Nice. The methane moon, barren moon. Maybe it's the methane moon that attracted my attention. I'm sure I will remember that. Anyway, we're going to jump in the Hydra Turn the thrusters on. Ideally, what we hopefully might get is the one where you've got you've got to kind of mine into the center of a great big asteroid, isn't it, or something? And because inside there is piles of pentaxid. Anyway, we're gonna go that way. So here we are. We're just coming up on the mining ship. While I was flying here, suddenly I was thinking a little bit. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do one mining, one exploration, and then head for a planet, rather than just keep doing these over and over, because it's a possibility that they might repeat. Gotta just get in really close and see what this guy's got to offer and level off. Turn thrusters off. Wonder if this is the one where all the miners are on strike. Anyway, just get in and see. I'm in my mining field command. Do I mine there? What kind of work do you have in mind? We've been sent here to mine chromite from the asteroid field, but our miners went on strike and walked out, leaving us all alone. If you were to mine the chromite for us and bring us 5 chromite ore shipments, and we'll pay you very well. Okay. You can craft a chromite ore shipment direct tab with your constructor. Okay. So we've got to. Trouble is, I'm not sure if I can actually mine the chromite. Also, there's none nearby, but we're ahead for the nearest ones, which are just over here. Let's see if we can mine them. Right, we're just coming up on the first chromite asteroid. Before we do that, I think chromite's in here, isn't it? Yeah, we need 6,000 ore in order to be able to make a chromite. I think I might actually have one. Let me just see. It might be in materials. Not materials, it's in the harvester. There, we got one already, so really we've only got to make 4. I think if I remember correctly, the problem we had last time was actually trying to spot the chromite. So what I'm going to do is just mine out the chromite. Is there any more here? A little bit more up there. Get this down there. Hydra materials, we'll put that in there. The refined can go in there. Because we've got over 1,000 pentaxid. Steel materials, steel plate. That can go in there. That can go in as well. If we put the chromite in here, the chromite ore. Right, we're just gonna I think what we'll do is that can go there. The sulfur can go in there. We'll trash the stone. We're bound to get piles of it. I've got space in products at the moment. Yeah, we got plenty of space in products. So what I'm going to do is dump off a lot of this into here. I think that is everything. So I'm just going to ping out. See if we can find another chromite asteroid. There's another one just over there. So here we are. We're just coming up on the second asteroid. It's like the actual ore is down below here. Okay, I think we've finished off this asteroid. Can't see any more around. We got quite a lot of thingies again. Was the chromite. So we should have enough now to actually make. We're going to change this back to material so it kind of pushes back on itself. 6,000. We'll give it. No, we probably won't have enough to make another one. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of wander around mining these chromite asteroids, and I'll be right back once I've actually done it. So here we are back at the Polaris mining ship. Just going to jump out. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, simply because I found a couple of rich asteroids, and coupled with the one chromatic cargo that I already had, that went relatively quickly. Just hopefully now that's going to be worth our effort. So we're gonna talk to matey here. Have the ore shipments. Thank you. Yeah, I mean 500,000 credits. I would like to trade. What I'm looking for is robotics, please. He buys fuel shipment, industrial automatic driver, stone dust grabber, estrum or neo, promethium, no pentaxid though. Got an ore shipment here. Does that go to the original alloy? There's no storage. That's probably because I've got no hookup. I don't think I really want to get too embroiled in doing that. So I can never find the entrance. So what we're going to do now. So here we are. We're back on the bridge. What we're going to do now is put thrusters back on, and I'm going to assume that the other mining contract will be for chromatic metal. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the exploration one. So it's tier 3. So we're going to do a little bit of exploration now. If I can find the target indicator. It's just down there. So we're just going to head for this one. Right, so we've now found a weak signet. Right, it's a derelict freighter. Oh, this one might be slightly different. Yeah, I know I want to warp to an R-class system. I think if I remember correctly, R-class systems got some fairly tough capabilities in that. Maybe that's something that we will head for. Whoops, just bumped into the Yeah, maybe we will go to an art class system, and that might provide an opportunity to try out the what we call it, the Fists of Lissa. Anyway, we're going to head for the derelict freighter and see what this is. Oops, helps if I actually get some momentum. So here we are at the derelict freighter. I've got a feeling that we've done this one before as well. I'm just going to get in really close up alongside. Get in. And thrust this off. I've got got a salvage core. It says mining reward. Oh, I forgot that. We will put that in. Right, so I think there's a science station on the Matara. If I remember correctly, if we open it up, it's going to kind of blow up all over us. Whoops. Just have a quick check to see if it's got a core in it. Yep. A nice ion drive in here. So I get collided with a great big asteroid. What we're going to do is find the core. Just scoot over here and see what we can find over here. Obviously, it's a fantastic source of blocks if you need them. I think that's a fake texture. Aha. Great. Got computers in bay. We're too far away, so we got a lot of resources in this bay here with the fake base. Estrum. Okay. Got some. Well, we'll just take the small loot. What we can carry. You can keep your stone dust. Right, we've got to find the core. Where would the core be? Let's warp drive up there. What's this? It's just a simple signal repeater. There's the core. It's surrounded by thingies. Take the power cells. Always take power cells. Right, we're gonna smash the, destroy the core. Ah, gotcha. Right, we're going to try and find a way out of here. Somehow. Where's the Hydra? The Hydra's just there. So if we Just, well, we can shove this in there, and then the rest can go into materials for the moment. I could put the water in there as well. Put you there. What that should do is give us access to all the 255 cargo pallets, or 55. Right, so this is going to take a little while to. Got bridge, hydroponics. I'm not actually sure why it's replicating. Got a little bit of cash. I'm just gonna go through and materials 712. Of course, this means we can now pull in all the that's high-end polymers. I think I've got to store them in here because I've got no other way of 115 salvage that can go in the there, so that can go straight into the deconstructor. Materials 18. Got mining equipment that can go into robotics. Would be very nice, please, game. Science equipment, prefab modules. Anyone want to take a bet that we will see everything except for what we want? 135. Loads of plastic tubing. 144. Motors. 45. 146 more high-end polymers. Superconductors. I think this is certainly worth the visit. We've got tablets and heat exchangers. I think the heat exchangers can go in there. Tablets can go into trade items. What was that? Just shove this in the harvesters. It's got scrap. 151. Science equipment and tablets. This can go in trade items. Computers. 61. 162. These are just ingots. 64. Got advanced solar. So you can put that in the Merc actually. More tablets. Certainly doing well with the tablets. 65. Optronics. More tablets. And we got some filters. I think if you watch the previous part, we had a mission to actually get some filters. Obviously The game has given me everything that I don't want. Cargo pallet 1. Well, we're not going to run out of oxygen. Nice big wad of Pentaxid would be nice. We'll see. The game thinks I need oxygen. Pallet 6. Commercial container. Take the money. Commercial container 1. More money. Frame container. Okay. What that? Container 4. Industrial flat. Nope, nothing. Okay, we're now into cargo boxes, so we now need to now we're back to materials again for the large reinforced containers. Oops. So we got a whole range of cargo from that. Next thing, what we're going to need to do is let's have a look at what we've got. We can shut down the pallets. Got one large thruster. We've got a large ion drive, a couple of warp drives, a turret. We've got a light Gatling gun. We've got loads and loads of terminals, which would be quite nice as well. I think what we're going to do is turn crater. Just going to hook to you. And what I'm going to do now is just have a little bit of a wander around. I would certainly like the ion drive if I can find it. Just mark it on the HUD. So the large ion drive is in here. This is where it tells me I'm getting out of range. Because we can deconstruct that. So we'll pick up some consoles on the way through. And armored doors and I'm picking the consoles up as for the purposes of trade. Okay, we're starting to run out of oxygen. It'd be a bit ironic if I die. Okay. Got to take the fuel out, but that's okay. We'll just use up some of these. So actually, one thing I didn't pull out was the fuel. 256. Well, we'll take it. Take the hydroponics. I think this is where we got some hydroponics from in the past. Take the plants. Fly around. Take these. I think we got most of what we wanted. Actually, did I do these? Nope. Only missed these. Got a little bit more fuel. Right up the top. I mean, this is a really, really big ship. Let's have a look down inside of here. See if there's anything. Kind of just really just scouting around to see if there's any kind of loot boxes hidden in here. It's possible, but then maybe not. Right, this is the cargo deck. See, did I might. Got some ominous sensors in here. Okay. Take the food supplies and the bandage. Ubiquitous mechanical drill that always seems to show up in these thingies. Another bandage. And another bandage. Heavy weapons upgrade kit. Quite nice. Light armor. Two more bandages. Got a short ultralight barrel. Potential trade item. We've been out this way. Yep. Consoles. Yep. Got here. Not really seeing anything here on this side. I think that is about it. So what we need to do now is up to here, and all this can go to shove this in the harvest controller. It should all fit nicely like that. Up the cell. Yep. Thank you, game. Right. I must admit that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. But I think what I might do, just to finish this video off, because I've got no idea how long it's actually going to be, so apologies if it's overly long. I think we're going to check out thrusters on. I don't think there's anything else in here, but what I would like to do is, we got another one of these. This is a tier 3. We're gonna literally go for the other one as well. I'm gonna assume that it's exactly the same as this one, but you never know, because there might be some variations of it. In fact, is there an indication of a variation? See, that's 1 and that says 2. So we're just going to head for this one and see if this is also a derelict freighter. Yeah, it looks like we've got another freighter. So I'm just going to rock up to it and see, just to confirm that it is, because we got a reasonable amount of loot from it. So we might as well kind of take it down. This seems to be a Polaris freighter. So this looks like it's actually different, because this ship looks intact. That means there's might be someone on it. But so what we're going to do is just turn the thrusters off. Some turrets in here. Okay, so it looks like this can't be another mining job, is it? Okay, we've been interfered with the to the bridge console. The console appears to be getting a small amount of power from somewhere through the data displayed as scramble. Leave. Okay. Right, so this is actually different. That means that we're liable to be... let's just switch on power first. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm kind of slipped up by not bringing the oxygen with me. So we're just going to get in close. Whoops. I think the MX-5's got emergency oxygen on it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we've got a full complement of oxygen. There's the core. What we're looking to do is switch the power back on. Okay, let's have a look. Well, we'll take the beans. Read the ham. Got Dino Stew Royale here. Okay, what we got here? Take a copy of the message. Data pad you find is unsent, encrypted. Okay, so we got a Trade Federation message. Weapons and handguns. I'm in range of the Hydra. Yes, I am. Right, let's have a bit of an offload. Let's see. Put that, load that, load that, load that. So we got a message. It's probably another thing that we're going to have to deliver. We just get rid of the handguns. That can go into the hydroponics, and the rest can just go into the harvester for the moment. Well, we got a trading card. Always wanted a trading card. I can hear somebody, and it's a bit... Is this the mission where we end up talking to a bot? You've already have... Okay, so we've already been this way. Yeah, is this the mission where we end up talking to a med bot or something? And then we got to rush around trying to rescue crew. I think that is the mission, isn't it? It's very time critical. Hopefully, okay, there's nothing else here. We missed that. Drill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the mission. If we go in here, some more bandages, a couple of coins. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, this is the mission that is very time critical, because you've got to get round and rescue as many people as possible. I don't think I've got time to do that in this part, so we're going to ignore him for the moment. We're just going to carry on looting for the rest of this part, and then maybe in the next part we will kind of start out with that and see if we can actually do it this time. I think last time I was a bit too relaxed, and I also didn't find enough of the crew to actually do anything, so we're gonna just keep just looting around for the moment. Got some energy drinks. Gonna just keep opening up. Got a Polaris Enviro suit. That would be useful. TH1 multi-tool. Always wanted one of those. That goes out into space. It goes out into space. Yeah, I recognize this room. This is full of cryo chambers. We can rescue a whole pile of crew. Haha. In range of the Hydra, yep. Yeah, what I'll do is I will loot. I don't think there's anything particularly special in this area. Just very quickly loot out this here. I'll shove it all in here and sort it out afterwards. Because I'm aware that I'm running out of time. Oops. And then what's that there? And then work. These out. Coolant. More coolant. Another crew member. Tiny amounts of water. Another crew member. Another one. I think that guy was the Polaris one. Water. Water. Okay. I think we've got everything there. If I remember correctly, we can get out this way. And what we'll be doing at the beginning of the next video is see if we can actually get that mission finished. For anyone who's not sure what that mission is, basically we talk to the med guy and then we get a certain fixed period of time to scan for escape vessels. This has got so many crew in it, and we've got to, in order to get the reward, we've got to recover the crew in a certain fixed amount of time, and it is mission critical. And when I did it the first time, I fell quite a long way short, because it was a question. The problem was getting to the actual crew, then rescuing them, and then actually trying to get round. So, but that's something we will take a look at in the next part. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.